Okay, well, as you may have figured out already, I really do like using clear plastic freezer bags. They're relatively tough. They last about half a year of jostling around inside my backpack before I have to change them out, and they only cost pennies. They're very nice because you can see exactly, with a quick glance, all the contents within each bag, and of course you can empty them out if you had to, and use them to carry other items, even water, if they haven't been compromised. So this is what I call my my Ziploc, or my hardware bag, and within this bag I have some everyday type of items that might be used. Scissors. You know, when a knife doesn't work or it's not socially acceptable, you've got scissors. One of the most useful items that I have in my kit is a pair of forceps made by Zebco, and I got these in the Walmart fishing department. And this is an excellent tool. This has allowed me to retrieve objects from areas that, I mean, there's no way you could get a finger inside of a fan assembly to pull out something lodged in there. You know, also these are locking, and so it's great if you need a third hand to solder something or whatever. For as much as I use these, I might pick up another set of them next time I'm over at Walmart. I'll keep an eye open for these. Very useful tool. A roll of electrical tape. I think anyone who's a handyman knows how useful this stuff can be. I have a a multi-whistle, compass, magnifying glass, but the main thing that I use on here is the thermometer. So a little bit bulky for just a thermometer, but it's nice to have the other things there. Also, if you had to lend somebody a tool, again, I'm always thinking about what I might have to lend out to somebody. They've got these other items, a compass, a whistle, and even a weigh. Depending on their level of knowledge, they may be able to start a fire with a magnifying glass. I've got just a small pair of, this is the Leatherman Micra, and this turns into a small set of scissors, and has a few other items on here. It's got a punch, a screwdriver, nail file, a regular knife blade, and a few other things. Again, I might use this as a backup set, or it might be something that I could loan to somebody else if they needed it. I've got some small screwdrivers here, and these are kind of Ranger banded together, but on the end is just a wiring nut so that the ends of the screwdrivers don't poke through my plastic bag. And I've got a couple of those very tiny Phillips screwdrivers and a flat blade just for glasses and so on. These come in handy quite a bit. A lot of people have eyeglasses coming apart, and I've got a way of fixing them. Next in here, I've just got some eyeglass cleaner. Very handy. Next, this is just a set of nail clippers. This is a plastic punch. I don't know where I got this. I think I pulled it out of my gunsmithing bag. But sometimes you have to push something through a needle or whatever, and it sure saves the hands. It doesn't weigh anything. It's the thing's real tough nylon material, and I use it quite a bit. Well, I should say I have another one that I use quite a bit. This one's actually fairly untouched. Okay, I've got a razor blade in here, several Ranger bands, just some inner tube cut up, and this is a screwdriver set from Countycom, a small Phillips, and a flat blade screwdriver. I've only used them a couple times, but they've come in handy and offer more of a real screwdriver than what's on my Swiss Army knife or multiplier. And then lastly, I've just got some snares. This is an idea that I got from Dave Canterbury at Wilderness Outfitters. And these are 18-inch, 45-pound leaders, fishing leaders, and they make excellent snares. Probably the perfect snare, and they don't cost any. I think these cost me less than $2. So it's a very cool item. So I just toss everything back in here, which is nice about the plastic bags. I don't have to get fussy about anything. I can just dump it all right back in. So another reason that I like the plastic bags. Set that back up here and go to our next item. This item is my my fire kit. And yeah, it's pretty big, but I've got a lot of fire capability in this. I don't know if I'm going to pull all the contents out, but I will tell you what's in here. I've got some trioxane fuel tablets here. These burn real well. I can boil that 18-ounce, I believe it's 18 ounces, GSI mug. I can boil the contents of that mug with one tablet. So these things work real well. Next, I've just got a little tea candle in here. Something that I might not use myself, but I could pass a candle to somebody else. I've got several packages of storm matches, Coleman waterproof storm matches. They're good. I don't like them quite as much as the REI lifeboat style or stormproof matches. I like these a lot better. Now, a lot of people might give match people a hard time, but out here in the desert Southwest in our dry climate, these matches will last for years. I've pulled matches out of old survival camping bags and stuff like that, just regular strike anywhere matches, 10 years old that lit right up. So we don't have a lot of problems out here with moisture. This is a little butane bottle for my windmill lighter that I carry with me on my person. This will give me several refills in that little compact lighter that I have. I've got a magnesium bar here with a fire steel on it. I forget who makes this. It's made under many names now. Standard, you can pick these up at any sporting goods store. I have a few different types of tinder. This is a little film canister with cotton balls and Vaseline. Vaseline soaked cotton balls. They light up instantly, just a single spark and they're going. I've got some steel wool, some fine steel wool, and I've got a wad of dryer lint in here. I've got a 9-volt battery just for whatever, a garage door opener. I can stick it up against that steel wool and get it lit with that. I've got a Ranger band across the top, and it is wrapped in plastic, so it's not going to short out on anything. I've got my small char cloth tin. This is you probably saw this in my other video called Lazy Man's Char Cloth, making Lazy Man's Char Cloth. So this is just my little knife case with a hole poked into the top. I've got a small plastic bag in here, a lightweight bag with my char cloth. And so I've got some ready-made stuff, and with a fire I can make more char cloth. So I've got quite a bit of stuff in there, a lot of fire lighting capability, and I've used things out of here on several occasions that were kind of beyond the use, or let's just say extra use above my daily windmill lighter.